This fist-sized hole is the only hope for a man to survive. Because he is trapped in the Arctic, fishing was his sole means of obtaining food. At this moment, the fishing rod beside him suddenly made a noise. The man rushed over and pulled up the fishing line made of electric wire. Although the fish wasn't big, after several days of accumulation, he had stored quite a bit of food. Since there was no fuel for starting a fire, the man could only eat raw fish slices. After having breakfast, he climbed to the highest snow slope with all his equipment and used a hand-cranked generator to send out a distress signal to the outside world. Every day, he would spend 6 hours here generating electricity. However, just like in the previous 3 months, there was no response today either. When the man returned to the crashed plane, he suddenly found that the fish he had caught in the morning had been eaten up by some wild animal. Scared, he quickly ran back to the plane wreckage and locked the cabin door. The wild animal that could survive in such a harsh environment could only be a polar bear. Without weapons, a human would have no chance against it. After a terrifying night, the man continued to send out the distress signal the next day. The weather conditions were not good today, but he persisted in staying there. Fortunately, a rescue helicopter arrived. The man excitedly waved the distress smoke, thinking he was about to be rescued. However, due to the extremely harsh weather, the helicopter suddenly lost control and crashed into the snow-capped mountain. The man rushed over to save people, but only one pilot survived. The man had to help her treat the wounds first, and then took all the supplies. At this moment, he was surprised to find that there was a bucket of instant noodles in the cabinet.